The car behind me really makes me smile, and one of the reasons is that for years I've come to affectionately know this car as the Bobby Ewing. And of course, you've got to be a certain age to understand who Bobby Ewing was or is. Um, but it was built in the era where Mercedes-Benz were considered to be a real premium brand. The build quality was absolutely rock solid. They were a car to aspire to, and the SL was really at the top of the chain in terms of top of the tree in terms of desirability. Anyone who's anybody wanted one had one. Millionaires, they were the car to have. The car behind me is a 1987 300 SL in white with a blue interior. I'd like to show you around. So 1987, that's 38 years old. So this is a 38-year-old car, and it's not a it is a classic in every sense of the word. But if you fancy having a classic car to drive, having a classic car sat in your garage, um, something that is a bit more interesting than the shape of the cars that are around today, something which is a bit more usable than a 60s or 70s roadster with a very clunky gear change and heavy pedals and all the things that you tend to associate with much older cars and classic cars. If you want a classic car that you can use very easily and very effectively on today's roads, in traffic, on all sorts of conditions, um, the roads in the UK are lumpy and bumpy, and they're pretty horrible in the main. There are potholes everywhere. This ar is a very easy car to love. It's a very easy car to get on with. It's got a really smiley face. It's just a very pretty little thing, but it has a very well designed suspension system. The ride is exceptional for a car of this age. As well as having an exceptional and very smooth ride, the seats have a lot of bounce in them. So you almost have suspension in the seat as well as in the suspension. You've got a decent profile in the tyres, so they do absorb the whole thing put together, the tyre, suspension and the seat. It absorbs most of what you find on the road, most of the potholes and what have you. Turns this into a really nice smooth drive. It's powered by a 3 litre 6-cylinder, it's a straight 6 petrol engine and an automatic gearbox. Again, very, very smooth. But looking at the build quality, this is a 38-year-old car. And I'm not saying it's never had any work, because I'm sure it has. But it's been done nicely. And it's not so precious that you've got to leave it in your garage and not drive it. You could quite comfortably take this car anywhere and feel completely at home. Your favourite restaurant, a posh hotel a weekend away, down to your favourite bar or anywhere, and you feel completely at home. You see cars like this at classic car meets, you see cars like this everywhere, and people love them. And I've got to say, the more I walk around this car, and I have driven it, the more I really like it. All the lines are all nice and straight, all the door gaps are all lovely, all the panels have nice clear reflections in them. The wheels are the correct colour, they're in nice condition. The front bumper and the bumper rubber overriders are all looking good, they're not all falling off. The rubber trim around the lower front valance, all looking good. It's what a good sign, isn't it? Well, the chrome fits nicely. The bulkhead has been done. I'm going to pop the bonnet. Anyone who knows SLs, every car has one or two areas that over the years require a little bit of help in order to keep the cars up together. This car is the rear bulkhead. It's in silver, but it's not been It's not been done badly at all. It's very nice. I think it's had a new rear wing as well. But looking inside, I used to work in a car body shop. I can tell a good job from a bad job, and it looks to be done very nicely. That straight six is a lovely, lovely engine. It has electronic ignition, which makes it more reliable. It makes it more usable. You can take it out. I could do a road trip in this car. You could easily drive this car down to the south of France. Obviously, make sure that everything's serviced. And the service history, going back to the service history, I'm of the ethos that if you look after a car properly, it will look after you. So if you keep the service history up to date, if things start to not work properly, fix them. Make sure that bits and pieces that make this car work are all working properly. So we're selling this on behalf of the owner. First aid kit, spare can. There is a window deflector you can see here, and there's a nice soft car cover. It's been sat in a garage with a cover over it. So it's been nicely looked after. Of course, there are areas of patina, and or patina or patina, or however you like to pronounce it. And I think leave it there. It's not a brand new car, but it's a lovely thing. Coming to the inside, the hood, it does have a hardtop. The hardtop's not here, but the hood, this lifts up and the hood folds down into there. I did that this morning when I did photos. It's not easy to do with just the one hand. You need two hands to do it, and then you use the lever over there to lock it in place and to lock it back down again. But the door cards, they all fit nicely. Everything fits well. It's not hanging off. It all nice and solid. The condition of the seat coverings in the main is very good. Of course, you've got someone who's had a bit of a belt thing going on there. That's not a difficult thing to fix. But the seat cushions are good. There's a lot of, as I said earlier, there's a lot of bounce in here. So in terms of going over bumps and overall comfort, this is a surprisingly comfortable car. We have rear seats. Of course, you'd call them occasional seats rather than, you wouldn't want to put grandma in the back for a long journey, but you could certainly put your kids in there for a shorter journey. Mileage showing is 94,552. Now that's backed up by the service book, and we have the original service book. It's got a lot of stamps in it. This car also has, I'm just going to press the button here, an alarm immobilizer. Oh, just start again. So you can see here, I've just turned it on. We've got very good oil pressure, fuel level. The temperature is about a third the way at the moment. All the dials work, no warning lights. The engine is lovely and smooth. There's a more modern stereo system in there. An easy thing to change out if you want an original style stereo system, or you've got an iPod and USB interface. Everything you need in there. Why you change it, I don't know, but some people might. And the wood inside is in rather nice condition. Steering wheel is quite large, but that's quite a nice thing. Just a nice place to be. The heater controls are there. It has electric windows, they work. All the carpets are all in nice condition. Cruise control, 1987. The more I look at it, the more I walk around this car, the more I like it, and the more it makes sense in terms of classic cars, because we've got a lot of traffic on the road nowadays. And I've got classic cars myself. I have a manual 71 manual coupe, and you've got to drive it. You've got to properly drive the car, and the gear change is a bit stiff, and the pedals are a bit stiff, and the dynamics aren't all there. But this one is very easy. You jump in it, you turn the key, you drive it out, and it's very, very comfortable. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Drop us an email or a text or WhatsApp, or simply pick up the phone and talk to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you for watching.